All right, this is another very tragic story that came up this week, and this is another female who was slain by her apparently her strange lover. There was like that JDF guy who Doran McKenzie who killed his girlfriend, his nurse girlfriend, in a fit of crime of passion, so to speak. So follow the story of a girl named Neville Sinclair who apparently was killed in by her ex-boyfriend as she slept in her room because and it was a very sick graphic detail. I don't describe, but basically she was sleeping in her home parents' house, and the her ex apparently broke into her house and went to the kitchen and basically stabbed her in her sleep, and basically is that apparently the parents were there, but apparently this guy was able to move like a ninja because they didn't hear or didn't hear her daughter hear him kill their daughter unless he was able to cover her mouth. Chances are he probably was strangled or smothered her while he stabbed her so she wouldn't scream. And then the but is that they saw his face apparently and so on and was revealed that the father said that his daughter that was confirmed as a daughter and that they had a very that they had some that they had some domestic disputes. And the thing what kills me with father is like you know that this daughter was married to someone who was abusing her apparently, and you didn't immediately yank her out of his care and said yo, or like didn't threaten to like put some between his eyes. I mean, me if that was my daughter and the minute some guy abused her, especially physically, yeah, that's more than likely either me or that guy is going to end up 6 feet under. Best believe that. Cause that's what he should have done. That's the only regret that father didn't put two slugs in him. I mean so, and I'm sure he's thinking he should have done that. Alright, and then but the thing is, he said that on several occasions he had to intervene, and then this woman, her family had to keep going back to this dirt bag, and when she finally came to her senses, it was too little, too late, cause the guy this happened. All right. And all I can say is that this is a case study. I mean, poor girl, feel sorry for her family. That's tragic, and they're still mourning. But this is a case, like, especially to women, and I'll be fair and say men too. If you're in a abusive relationship with an abusive person, or better yet, if you see how the person gets down, leave immediately, cause usually it's not going to end well. It usually ends very tragically, and once it tragically, violently. That's what I meant to say. But hopefully, if this guy did it or ex did it, yeah, put him in general population behind bars and let the other people, other prisoners, pretty much save the execute hangman the trouble of taking this guy of the mortal coil. That's pretty much what I'm saying. But that's just so sad though, and but this is a case study of what happens that women, especially good attorney cases, if you know the guy is abusive, even if it's not physical, leave immediately. You know how to use discernment, and this poor girl apparently didn't know when to leave immediately. And the parents, like the minute, I'm pretty sure they probably told her to leave immediately, but probably she didn't listen. But it's just a messed up situation. But this is a case study of why you have to recognize the signs when you're dealing with an abusive person. Alright, but this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out the YouTube pages. As good as a friend, as just productions. Okay.